So I have devised a few questions. Some of them make sense and some of them don't, but I'm just going to talk about them and then I'll put them in the description bar so you guys can talk, maybe make a video response and comment, and we'll talk about the book together. Clary follows Isabelle in Pandemonium to the closet with the demon. Do you think that she is stupid or brave? Realistically, I wouldn't go alone. What I think she was doing was brave, but at the same time, I wouldn't think twice about it to go alone. I would take someone with me. I don't like how Simon left. Then again, if she hadn't, there would have been no story. Would you, as a 15-year-old girl, by yourself, watch an attractive guy take an attractive girl to a closet knowing they're probably going to be hooking up? Would you go? Like, what? Even if you had intuition about it, I wouldn't go alone. I don't know. It's just me. So both. So do you guys also think that Clary takes the information about her past too passively? She doesn't question it really. How would you guys process the information? I know I would go insane. I would just be like, what? All stories are true? What? It would just freak me out. And I don't know if it freaked her out as much as it freaked me out. I don't know. Just thinking about me being Clary, it's just like, oh, whoa. So how would you deal with that? Another question I had all throughout the book was, how do you guys feel about the Silent Brothers? How do you guys feel about them like mutilating their bodies to get those powers of accessing each other's minds and like other people's minds? And would you, just like Clary, if your sight was taken away, if your memories were locked away, would you let the Silent Brothers access your mind? I don't think I could. I think I would just let everything be stuck up in my brain. And it turned out it was really unsatisfying when they didn't get anything. Even when they went to the City of Bones, they didn't get any information really. They were just like, you gotta go to the person that locked them in the first place. And they go to Magnus Bane and he was like, sorry, can't help you, but here's a rune. Here's a memory rune to help you kind of access it. It'll all come back to you soon enough, I'm sure. It was just like, Cassandra Clare, we hate you. We love to hate you. We love to hate you. Because that means, I'm sure, I don't know because I haven't read any of the other ones, but within the book series, she's going to remember more and more. It's also weird how Simon was talking about the white marks while on Jocelyn and at the beginning of the book, and Claire was just like, and there's just like little things, bits and pieces here and there that's just like, oh, that makes sense. Did anyone else love church as much as me? Oh my gosh. And I'm just a crazy old cat lady. I'm going to grow up to have like 16 cats. But I love Church. He's so cute. And like, I just imagine him as this big, huge fur ball. And he's like taking these kids to the different parts of in the institute. I just really like it. Speaking about Magnus Bane, the cool warlock, which I totally want Adam Lambert to play in the movie. Would you do that to your child? Would you think that it would be fair to take them away from their past? I can totally tell why Jocelyn did it. I understand it. She wanted to save her from what was going on in the past and what was happening with Valentine and the circle and all of that. She wanted to give her a normal life, which I totally get that. But do you think it's fair? She found out in the end. I kind of believe, like, after she turned 18 and became an adult and was on her own and didn't have that set every 2-year period to take to Magnus Bane so he could wipe her of her sight, she would find out eventually, right? Is that just me thinking crazy? I kind of feel like it was a little bit pointless. I mean, I understand it. If she had grown up to be a Shadowhunter, I think she would have been a badass Shadowhunter. But at the same time, I kind of understand why she did that. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Also, I really like how she found the Mortal Cup. I really enjoy how her Shadowhunter powers are coming and how she's like memorizing these runes that she didn't even know existed, and she's like, oh, I remember things, and her memory's coming back. I liked how they found the Mortal Cup and how Jocelyn painted it into one of the tarot cards. Another kind of controversial question that I have is, does anyone agree with the circle's cause? Do you guys like think that Valentine is right in his thinking? Because a lot of the books that talk about like demons and vampires and werewolves, they're just like underworlders. They're downworlders and they shouldn't be allowed to coexist with humans, you know? And the Shadowhunters, they're like, yeah, let's just hang out with them. Like, we have to keep all of them in line and they help us get the demons. And Valentine's like, no, no. And the circle believes that that shouldn't be happening. Like, this peace treaty shouldn't exist. And as a reader, do you guys believe that they should be coexisting with each other, or do you believe in the circle's cause? Because if you did, would you be an evil Shadowhunter or a good Shadowhunter? It makes sense to believe in Valentine's cause. It makes sense to be a part of the circle. But it also makes sense not to be. Also, I don't like Clary. I say this a lot that I don't like Clary's reactions to a lot of things, but when she finds out that Jocelyn was married to Valentine and they had a son together, and Valentine killed her brother, but it really was Jace. Oh my gosh, how did you guys feel about that? Because if I was Clary, I would go insane. I like, what? I kissed my brother? What? I fell in love with my brother? What? Some part of me wants to believe that Valentine is lying to all of them. I want Jocelyn to wake up so bad so everything can just be, like, tell us the truth. Because no one knows except for Jocelyn and Valentine could totally be lying about it, you know? All in all, what did you guys see coming and what did you guys not see coming? Did you see any of the spoilers going? Like, did you see that Clary and Jace were going to be like brother and sister? Did you see that Valentine was going to be their father? Did you see any of that coming? I don't know. Also, I love this book. I love how romance is involved, but it's not the center of everything. I really enjoyed how there wasn't a lot of romance. Like, Jace and Clary, yeah, they kind of fell for each other, and Simon is totally in love with Clary, and I think he always will be, but it wasn't a really annoying, like, romance, and it wasn't, like, this love triangle gone wrong. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that it wasn't like that. Also, I really enjoyed the vampire and werewolf interpretation that Cassandra Clare decided to make. I enjoyed the uniqueness of it. I'm glad that it wasn't like a lot of the other vampire and werewolf scenarios. I also really liked how they still didn't like each other, but it was totally different than a lot of the YA fiction. I really liked how the glamours were made. I like how people can't see, mundanes like us, we can't see through a lot of the glamours that the creatures make for each other. So, like, they can't see that the Institute is actually a church, and you can't see that the Shadowhunters are invisible. Like, there could be one right in front of me right now, but I don't know that. Like, it's just crazy. I like that. I like that kind of thing. I love the weaponry. I enjoy that. I enjoy the runes, how they burn that on their skin and it helps them with healing or fighting or anything like that. I really enjoy that cool little uniqueness of it. If you missed the rating that I gave it a 4 out of 5. So I'm really excited to read City of Ashes right here. I am on chapter 3. If you guys have anything to add, let me know. I could make more videos about this. I just have a lot to talk about and not a lot of time because obviously it's dark now and I am using this one lamp, and this is probably the worst quality video I've ever made, but the quality of the content is what matters, right? I'm also wearing my glasses, so the glare in my glasses is really bad and my hair is all but that's fine. So yeah, what did you guys think? What do you guys think about all of the characters and all of the the plot and everything? I really want to know because there's a lot of questions that are unanswered, and if you've read the next 4 books, please don't tell me what happens because I'm gonna read it and do another one of these, and I don't know, I felt a lot of feelings with this book. Like I said, I was a little bit bored at the beginning of the book, but when it got down to like the Silent Brothers and when she finds out that Valentine's her father, it was just crazy. I hope that I like Simon more, and I hope that I like Alec more, and I hope Clary becomes more of an independent, aggressive Shadowhunter. I want her to question things. I want her to be more realistic in her choices and in her actions and in her thinking. So now that this video is like 37 minutes long, I'm going to go. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you with my next review.